The newlywed couple arrived in the woodlands just after sunrise, their camper van rolling slowly along a narrow dirt road framed by towering trees. Sunlight filtered through the branches, painting the ground in gold and green. It was the perfect place to begin their honeymoon, quiet, untouched, and far from the noise of the world. They spent the morning exploring together. Fruit trees stood heavy with color apples, berries, and wild pears. The bride laughed as she reached for low-hanging fruit, while her husband carefully gathered what had fallen naturally to the ground. Birds darted between branches, and somewhere in the distance, water flowed gently over stones. By afternoon, the landscape changed. Patches of white snow rested in shaded areas, untouched by the sun. The couple played like children, throwing soft snow at each other, leaving footprints side by side, their laughter echoing through the trees. Greenery and snow existed together, creating a strange but beautiful contrast, as if the forest itself was welcoming them. As the sun dipped lower, they returned to their campsite. The evening was warm and calm. They set up a small barbecue, the scent of grilled food drifting through the air. Flames flickered softly as they ate, talked, and planned their future dreams of homes, travels, and quiet mornings like this one. The forest seemed peaceful, almost protective. But, as night approached, something changed. The wind stopped. The usual sounds of the forest slowly faded, leaving behind an unsettling silence. Still unaware, they cleaned up, locked the camper van, and climbed inside to sleep. Darkness wrapped around the woods. Sometime after midnight, a sound broke the silence, a low voice, not human, not an animal either. It came from outside the van. The bride froze, her breath shallow. The sound came again, closer this time. Something moved in the shadows, circling. The husband quietly reached for a flashlight and motioned for her to stay still. With controlled steps, he opened the van door and stepped outside. The forest felt different, now heavy, watching. From behind the trees, a mysterious creature emerged. Its shape was unclear, its movements unnatural. It let out a deep, threatening growl and advanced toward the camper. The husband didn't hesitate. Using whatever he could find, strength, instinct, courage, stood his ground. The struggle was intense, the night filled with tension and fear, but his resolve never broke. At last, with one final effort, the creature fell silent and disappeared into the darkness. The forest slowly came back to life. Breathing hard, the husband returned to the camper van and held his wife tightly. Dawn eventually arrived, light spilling once again through the trees, as if nothing had happened. But they would never forget that night. Because sometimes, even in the most beautiful places, courage is the only thing standing between love and danger.
Moral of the story. True love is proven by courage, and bravery rises when danger appears.
Subscribe for more Moral Storyland Official